Good morning, friends. As we started chapter number 11, Algebra, and we completed exercise 11.2, question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Today we will start exercise 11.2 with question number 4 and 5 that are only given. So first, let's revise what is algebra. Algebra means it is a branch of mathematics which deal with the variables. Okay, variable means its value is not fixed. When some quantity is unknown to us, then we use variables. Okay, variable means it is alphabet. You can use any alphabet from English or Greek to represent variable. Clear? Another name for variable is literal. Sometimes in question it can be asked that literal. So literal is nothing but variables. Clear? So let's start. Question number 4. The diameter of circle is a line which joins 2 points on the circle and also passes through the center of circle. Express the diameter of circle D in terms of its radius. Now in chapter number 4, basic geometrical idea. You already learned about what is diameter and what is radius. Diameter means what? It is like a chord. And what is called chord means it is a line segment that joins 2 points of the circle. But if the chord passes through the center, if we consider this as a circle and C as a center, so if the chord, this line segment that passes through the circle and whose endpoints are on the circle, then this line will be the diameter. What is the radius? It is the line for which we use to draw a circle from the center to point on a circle. So this length will be our radius. So we need to express the diameter in terms of radius. Now if we consider this line segment AB, that is a diameter that is passes through the center. So CA and CB will be the radius. If this CP is radius, so this is also radius. So diameter is what? R plus R. That's why we need to represent this diameter in terms of radius. It means we need to write equation for a diameter in terms of radius. So if we consider this circle, then AB is diameter. We can write D. Here which are the radius? CA, CP and CB. CA, CP and CB are radius R. But AB is equal to CA plus CB, and if we consider this as a radius R, we know that radius is same for all. So here CP is equal to CA is equal to CB. So we can consider the general alphabet R as a radius. So here we can write R plus R, and R plus R is 2R. So if we consider AB, that is D, is equal to 2. So this is what a diameter of circle in terms of radius. Clear? Now question number 5. To find the sum of 3 numbers 40, 27 and 13, we can have 2 ways. We have 3 numbers here, 40, 27 and 30. And we can find the sum in 2 ways. First method is we add first 14 and 27 to get 41. And then add 30 to each to get 54. First we add 14 and 27 and in sum of that is what? 41. After getting 41, we can add 13, so we get 54. Or another way, we may add 27 and 13 first, and then we get 40, and then add 14 to get 54. So first here, in first expression, we add 14 plus 27, that is 41. 41 plus 13, which gives 54. Another way is add 27 and 13 to get 40 and then add 14 to in the sum. So this bracket, we already know that whenever there is a bracket, first solve the bracket. So this property, you already learned this property in a whole number. So which property is this? This is associativity of addition. So express the associativity of addition in general way using variable a, b and c. In previous video we already learned the property for a number. So you need to represent associative property in a general way using variable a, b and c. So if we consider 14 as a, 27 as a b and 13 as a c. These are the three numbers. General way means we can represent this as a generally. Whenever we are using variable, it means it represented generally for all numbers. So 14 is our a, 27 is b and 13 is c. So first we add a plus b. So that is a plus b and 13, that is our c. So this is right hand side, and in left hand side you can write a plus b plus c. This is what? Associativity of addition in general form. So this way we can use general form of associativity. Till now we learned about what is algebra, how we can use algebra in geometry, how we can use algebra in arithmetic rules. Also we learned about the matchstick pattern. Now we learn how to write the expression from the statement. So first we need to understand how we can apply operation on variables. Okay, because algebra is nothing but applying the operation on variables. So how we can apply? We know that variable takes different value. They have no fixed value. What is variable? Variable means it is an alphabet which takes different value, whose value can change for different example. That's why it does not have fixed value. But they are numbers. Okay, for example, if we take same example that we learned previously, area of a square or perimeter of square. Perimeter of square is 4 multiply s. For one example, s can be 4 cm and for another example, s can be 10 cm. Means it takes different value, but it is a numerical value. For first example 4, that is nothing but number, and for second example it is 10. It is also a number. So variable takes different value, but it takes a numerical value. That is why, as in case of numbers, operation of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division can be performed on them. As we perform 4 plus 3, 6 plus 7, that is what? 6 multiply 8, 6 divide 3. So this is one operation that we performed on numbers. But variable is also a number. That's why we can also apply this operation on variable. So if we apply addition, subtraction, multiplication, division on variable, then we get algebraic expression. So it is kind of this 2x minus 1. You can see here x is variable. But if we write value of x as a 1, then 2 and x are in a multiplication. So 2 multiply 1 minus 1. So that is what? A numerical, that gives a numerical value. Same, p by 4 plus 3. So here p, that is variable, but p is nothing. P takes a numerical value. So here p divided by 4 plus 3. Y minus 6. This is a subtraction of numerical. If we assign value of y as 7, so 7 minus 6 is 1. So variable takes numerical value. So as we perform operation on numerical value, we can also apply the operation on algebra, or you can say variable. Number expression can be immediately evaluated. Number expression means if we write 2 plus 3 plus 5. So this is what numerical expression. Why? Because all are numbers. There is no variable in this expression. That's why it is a numerical number expression or it is a numerical expression. So how we can solve? It can easily solve. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 5, that is 3. So it is immediately solved. We get immediate answer. But if expression contain a variable x, cannot evaluate it until x assigns some value. So let's understand this statement with example 4x plus 3. You can see here we have a variable x. Until we assign value to x, we cannot solve this expression. So if we write for x is equal to 1. Now what is operation between 4 and x? It is in a multiplication. It means if we give x as a value 1, then 4 is multiplied with 1. So we get 4 multiply 1 plus 3. Here these two numbers are in a multiplication. So 4 multiply 1 is 4 plus 3, that is 7. Until we assign value to x, we cannot solve this expression. We cannot write it as a 7x. Okay? Until we assign value to x, we cannot solve 4x plus 3. After assigning value x as a 1, we get answer 7. If we assign, for second example, if we take x is equal to 2. So here we get 4 is multiplied with 2 plus 3. So 4 2 is 8 plus 3, that is 11. So if in a one example value of x is 1, then we get answer 7. And if in a second example value of x is 2, then we get answer 11. Why? Because x takes different value, its value can change. X does not have a fixed value. Clear? So this way we can solve expression also when we apply value to the expression. Now we will learn how to write expression, how expression are formed. So first here expression are given and we need to write how it is formed. Y plus 5. How we can form this expression if we add 5 in variable 1? So we can write 5 added to 1. If we add 5 in y, we get expression y plus 5. Next is t minus 7. So what is this? It is a subtraction. Subtract 7 from t. So we can write subtract 7 from t. This is important when we need to solve a word problem. So you need to understand how expression are formed. 10a. Now what is the operation between 10a? These two are in a multiplication. 10 is multiplied with a. So we can write 10 multiplied by, or you can say a multiplied by 10. X divided. So we can write 3x is divided by 3. For next one, minus 5 cube. So minus 5, that is the integer, and cube, that is variable. These two are in a multiplication. So we can write minus 5 is multiplied by cube. Now next one, 3x plus 2. So here 3x, these two are in a multiplication and then add 2. So we can write first 3 is multiplied with x and then 2 is added to the multiplication. So we can write 3 is multiplied with x and then 2 is added to the product. Or another way you can write 2 is added to the product of 3 and x. Then it is also correct statement. You can write in your own words. The next 2y minus 5. So here how we can write statement? 2 is multiplied with y and then 5 is subtracted from the product. So we can write 2 is multiplied with y and 5 is subtracted from so this way we can write statement that gives how algebraic expression is formed. Now we learn how to write expression when statements are given. So here statement is 12 subtracted from z. Now whenever there is a subtraction, remember which one will be the first number and which one will be the second number, because subtraction is not commutative. If you write 12 minus z, it is different from z minus 12. That's why remember how to write expression for subtraction. Subtracted from z means z will be our first number and from that we need to subtract 12. So expression is z minus z. It is not same as 12 minus z because subtraction is not commutative. Okay, we cannot change order in a subtraction. 25 added to r. So here we can write r plus 25. 25 is added to r. Next statement, p multiplied by 16. So here we can write p multiplied by 16. So it is 16p. That is our algebraic expression. Y divided by 8. So here we can write y divided by 8. M multiplied by minus 9. So m multiplied by minus 9 it gives minus 9m. Next one, y multiplied by 10. Then 7 is added to the product. First y is multiplied by 10. So this is 10 multiplied y. And then 7 is added to the product. So this is a product and 7 is added. So here 10y plus 7, that is our algebraic expression. Now next, m multiplied by 2 and then 1 is subtracted from product. So from product, first of all we need to find product. So that is m multiplied by 2 and then 1 is subtracted. This is our product and 1 is subtracted from product. So that it gives 2n minus. So that is our algebraic expression. Okay. Now next, these are the some extra statement and for that we need to write expression. So here first the sum of x and 3. Sum can be represented in a different words. So here first is sum of x and 3, that is directly written as x plus 3. X is added to 9, so that can be written as x plus 9 or 9 plus x. 3 more than a number x. This is nothing but addition. 3 more than number x, that is also written as x plus 3. Increase x by 4. So that is also written as x plus 4. Now you can see here 4 statements that represent operation addition, but statement takes different sentences. Here sum is given, added, more than, increase, it is nothing but addition. Decrease x by 7. Decrease means subtraction. So x minus 7. That is also algebraic expression that represents subtraction. X less than the sum of y and 7. So this statement can be written as sum of x plus y, y plus 7. X is less than sum of y and 7, so minus x. If it is more than, then add x, and if it is less than, then subtract. Next, decrease the sum of x and y by z. Now it is a decrease. So first sum of x and y and decrease it by z. Decrease means subtract by z. Next, x is added to the sum of y and 4. So first we need to find sum of y and 4 and then x is added. So this way we can write